5 crore से ऊपर और 5 crore से नीचे, or subsection 2 of the said subsection, subsection 2 we have not done, he may by order authorize any officer of central tax to arrest such person. Section 69 subsection 1 gives police power to commissioner only for these limited purposes of 4 subsections, subclauses of subsection 1 A, B, C, D. If the tax amount is more than 500 crores or up to 500 crores, he can authorize any officer of central tax to arrest that person. That is
local tax के जो हमारे ऑफिसर थे they cannot arrest,
right?
सेंट्रल टैक्स
वो दिल्ली गुड्स होता है, लोकल टैक्स अलग है, हम ये पढ़ रहे हैं क्योंकि सारे प्रिविजन सिमिलर है. हेलो, ठीक हो ना? बिल्कुल. You seem to be totally confused. We are reading this act because all provisions are same. There are variations somewhere, but उसको हम कर नहीं रहे. So section 132 subsection 1 की अगर A, B, C, D में which are punishable in Roman 1, Roman 2 of subsection 1 of this particular section, the commissioner can authorize any officer to arrest that person. So what the commissioner is supposed to do? He is to only believe that Mr. Verma has committed an offence. So what is belief? Belief is totally his subjective satisfaction based on certain documents. आपके यहाँ सर्च हुई, जो भी रेड करने उन्होंने एक रिपोर्ट कमिश्नर को सबमिट की, कमिश्नर थिंक्स नहीं ये बंदा बिल्कुल चोर है, बहुत ही चोरी कर रहा है, he can order arrest him, right? The court will not go whether the evidence was sufficient to arrest him. The commissioner only has to believe, means there is a prima facie subjective satisfaction of the commissioner can offence has been committed by this person in section 132 subsection 1 clause A, B, C, D, read with subsection 1 Roman 1 Roman 2, and therefore he says I can believe that this person has committed an offence, and he can tell any officer he can authorize to arrest him. Who is an officer? Is there a definition? Let's see. Whether there is a definition of officer word? No. So that means he can authorize any officer who is not a proper officer under section 2 subsection 91. Where a person is arrested in subsection 1 for an offence specified in subsection 5 of section 132, now come to subsection 5. The offences specified in clause A or clause B or clause C or clause D of subsection 1 are punishable with under clause 1 of क्या पढ़ रहे हैं? 5 ही पढ़ रहे हैं ना? Yes. A, B, C, D punishable under clause 1 of that subsection shall be cognizable and non-bailable. अब ऊपर का सेक्शन क्या बोलता है? 1 and 2. You have to know why there is an interpretational difference. So by this interplay of section 5 read with subsection 2 of section 69, this means only subsection 1 that covers the 4 offences. उसी के लिए अरेस्ट करने की पावर है. If he has to arrest for anybody else, he has to go to court and take arrest warrant. He can be arrested still, no bar. But if you read only 69, then you get the power के सबका सब में कर सकता है. But since subsection 2 says where the officer person arrested subsection 1 of offence specified so and so, subsection 5 uses the word only clause Roman 1 shall be cognizable and non-bailable. There are two kind of offences: cognizable, non-cognizable. Cognizable are non-bailable basically. Non-cognizable bail can be given, right? So therefore, if you are arrested for offences which are punishable under Roman clause 1 of subsection 1, then commissioner has no power to give you bail because the offence is cognizable. It has to be tried. Therefore, you have to be taken to magistrate who may
can be non-bailable or bailable.
All offences in the country are bailable. Even people who commit murder, Lalu Yadav also got bail. Muhammad Zubairi may also get bail today. All offences are bailable, but they on their own cannot give bail. A police officer cannot give bail. It has to be given by a competent court. Then by state these offences are cognizable, right? So what does subsection 2 says? Where a person is arrested under subsection 1 for an offence specified at, who is the person who was arrested in offences specified in subsection 5? Subsection 5 deals with A, B, C, D and punishable Roman 1. That is where tax is more than 5 crores. Only then the commissioner has, if he has reason to believe, he can authorize any officer of the central officer or a local officer to arrest that person. And the person arrest the person and shall inform such person of the grounds of arrest and produce him before a magistrate. Normally they have a circumstantial statement. They tell you, भाई तूने भेजा कोई मैजिस्ट्रेट है इसका और तूने चोरी की है, ये की है, वो सब आपके ग्राउंड पर लिख, चारों ग्राउंड लिख देते हैं वो, दूसरा कौन से ग्राउंड में आ, तो चारों अरेस्टेबल है, राइट? Come to subsection 3. Subject to provisions of CRP Section 3, where a person is arrested under subsection 1 for any offence specified under subsection 4. Let's say go to subsection 4 now. Notwithstanding anything contained in CRPC, all offences under this act, except the offences referred to subsection 5, shall be non-cognizable and bailable. Now you understand difference? अगर subsection 5 में आप पकड़े गए हैं तो कोर्ट में जाना है. अगर subsection 4 में आपके offences हैं, except those referred to subsection 5, that is A, B, C, D. I से L तक अगर आपका कोई offence है, तो you can be given bail by the commissioner himself. There is no bar. That is how the interplay of 132(1), Roman 1, 2, 4, 5 and 69 plays out. That is the way. हाँ उनको बेल देने, कोई डिस्कशन नहीं. You are right, उनको कोई डिस्कशन नहीं. In case of non-cognizable bailable offence, the deputy commissioner of bail shall, for the purpose of releasing and arrest person on bail, otherwise have the same power and subject to same provision as bail. पुलिस स्टेशन में पावर है बेल देने की, उसको सारी पावर है, उसको सारा कुछ फॉलो करना है. Are you clear?
लिखा था कि 132(5) में जो अरेस्ट होगा उसको क्या बोलते हैं, मजिस्ट्रेट के सामने प्रेजेंट करना है उसको
24 घंटे में.
24 घंटे. अगर
नहीं करेगा तो कोई सामान नीचे नहीं आने वाला. अगर नहीं करेगा तो कुछ होता नहीं.
रोमन 2 में अगर वो क्या होता है अरेस्ट करता है तो उसको भी प्रोड्यूस करना पड़ेगा
ना, उसको जरूरत नहीं, वो उसको हाथ बेल दे, खुद ही बेल दे देगा.
रोमन 2 में
उसके प्रोविजन है रूल्स में. उसको जो पुलिस ऑफिसर को एसएचओ को पावर है बेल देने की, उसको सारी पावर थी. वो वैसे ऐसे लोगों को पकड़ते नहीं है, वो पहले 4 वाले ही पकड़ते हैं, पैसे वहीं मिलते हैं उनको. बाकी तो किसी को पकड़ा, मैंने तो सुना नहीं आज तक किसी को पकड़ा.
पहले 4 में तो ये क्या है कि 500 करोड़ से 5 करोड़.
हाँ तो वो इन्हीं को पकड़ते हैं. वो 1 लाख को ना पकड़ेंगे, 10 लाख को ना पकड़ेंगे, क्या मिलेगा उनसे?
2 करोड़ को नहीं पकड़ेंगे.
मैंने नहीं सुना आज तक. वो हुए होंगे पर मैंने सुना है. तुम्हारे क्लाइंट 5 करोड़ से नीचे है सारे क्या? कहता हाँ 5 करोड़ से नीचे. So remember, let's summarize what has happened to 132. 132, the marginal heading is offenses and punishment. Whosoever commits is to commit any offense, any of the following offense shall be punishable as follows. तो पहले A, B, C, D है. D वाला तो 3 महीने का टैक्स आपने रखा, और पहले दोनों है with issuance of tax and mercy without supply of goods, services or both, or passing a wrongful ITC or availment of ITC or a refund which were taken by fraud. ये सारे serious offense है where you are claiming money. जहाँ पैसे खुद claim कर रहे हो, you are causing it to be claimed by somebody else based on your action. These offenses are very serious, right? And subsection 5 says अगर ये offenses हैं, so read this section 69(1). Commissioner has power, if he has a reason to believe that you have committed an offence in clause A, B, C, D, he can authorize any central officer to arrest you. And since these offences are non-bailable, they have to be produced to magistrate within 24 hours, who will hear the bail application or remand them to police custody or judicial custody, depending on what the case is about. But in case the offences are committed from E to L, they are covered by subsection 4 of section 132, and therefore the assistant commissioner or the other officer who arrests them, he has the powers of all the police officers to release you on bail. Right? But once you commit offence above 5 crores, you can easily presume that the trouble is much bigger. Because once they investigate your case, so all your parties, भाई बहन रिश्तेदार जो सब लगा रखे हैं आपने, वो सारे के सारे उस दायरे में आएंगे. Right? Now, I hear a lot of people in our bar saying, अरे उसने टैक्स दे दिया ना, तो अब क्या प्रॉब्लम है? No. Tax can be recovered from everybody who was the party to this. Act में कहीं नहीं लिखा है if the tax is paid by principal accused, other parties are discharged. No court can say that. ऐसा कोई एक्ट में प्रोविजन नहीं.
इन केस अगर पार्टी की डेथ हो जाती है
तो बाकी है ना, बाकी का
लीगल
मतलब करो उसको मरवा दे. पहले तो आप लोग तो मरवा ही दो.
यहाँ अगर वो रेड करके गया 2 दिन बाद उसकी डेथ हो जाती है.
अगर रफीक साहब अफसर होते ये बोलेगा साले बर्बाद किया तो मैंने सारी एविडेंस टेम्पर करवा दी. नो, इट डजंट हैपन. इट डजंट मैटर. ही डिस्चार्ज. लेकिन अगर उसकी कोई टैक्स लायबिलिटी लगती है, द टैक्स कैन बी फ्रोजन. सेक्शन 83 की पावर, इट इज नॉट कनेक्टेड विद योर डेथ और नॉट डेथ. इट्स कनेक्टेड विद योर एनी प्रॉपर्टी इंक्लूडिंग कैश एंड बैंक. सो इट्स मेज रेडेड. उसके साथ 4 पार्टियां होती, 5 की रेड हुई. राइट? मिस्टेक 4 पार्टियां देखा सेलिब्रेट दिवाली जैसे दे वहां जाना है. तो अगर मिस्टेक की कोई लायबिलिटी बनती है, जो उनके एसेट्स किसी को ट्रांसफर किए जाएं, the money can be recovered from them. Only a dead person cannot be assessed. That is the only one. If there's a liability, it has to be paid.
बट सर अगर टैक्स रिकवर हो जाता है किसी एक पार्टी से भी, तो क्या बाकी लोग
Yes. ये कहीं लिखा है कि उससे रिकवर होगा तो बाकी टैक्स नहीं लेंगे?
वो तो सब्सिक्वेंट ट्रांजैक्शन है ना.
What is this? It's a value added. Right? So it is a chain of 5 people. There are 5 people. A, B, C, D, E. E is the main person who has caused these 4 people to commit offences. Right? आप कहते हैं E से टैक्स रिकवरी होगी, बाकी को छोड़ दो. वाह, वेरी गुड. तो कोई इसका मतलब ही लॉ, वो जितने अमीर लोग सब छूट जाएंगे? No. Tax can be recovered from everybody. Because this is not tax. This is not tax. This is a tax which is attempted to evade. Intended to evade tax. They are not recovering tax. They are recovering the proceeds of crime. It's a punishment for the offences they have caused.
सर इस केस में तो फिर एक ही मतलब ट्रांजैक्शन के लिए 5 लोगों से टैक्स कलेक्शन हो जाएगी.
हो रही है?
सर मैं अभी मतलब कल ही मैं
टैक्स तो 100 रुपए ले रहे हो तो 100 रुपए लेंगे ना सर.
किससे कहा? अरे छोड़ो ना यार. छोड़ो देखो इधर के मिस्टर. ए अरेस्ट हुआ. सुनो, ए अरेस्ट हुआ. उसके 4 बंदे अरेस्ट हो गए. आप कहना चाहते हो